Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D, and I will be doing a reading on Taurus today, so please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes, and the messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so please eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I am merely just a messenger, and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So, Bulls, how y'all doing today? Hopefully all is well and swell. Happy born day to those of you who are celebrating on today, and happy Taurus season for the collective. So yeah, let's see what the angels have for you guys today. What does Taurus need to know? So your first number is 4466. Destined by God, clarity, perseverance, and guardianship, transformation, and growth. Your angels ask you to pay attention that your focus is too much on the physical world. They ask you to completely hand over your worries to them so that they can step in to assist. Balance your focus between heaven and earth, and know that the supply you need is truly unlimited, especially when you work hand in hand with the divine hand. So it seems like Tauruses, you guys may be too focused on material things, and you are worried, maybe worried about some form of lack or something like that. However, you need to balance your focus between heaven and earth. The supply is endless. We live in abundance every single day. Just look around you. It's abundance everywhere, and all of it came from the Most High, the Supreme Most High. So understand that the supply is not running out. You are always going to have what you need as long as you keep your focus balanced. It's like you can have things that you want in the material world, but understand and keep in mind that whatever it is that you want and need comes from the divine. So keep the balance. You also have 5500, and it says self-improvement. So you need to pay attention, respond, support, and guard. This important message is to let you know that the transformation of your life is in a divine and perfect order. These transformations are a gift to your higher self, coming from God and in harmony with the will of God. So some of you are about to transform, and there is a gift to your higher self. I believe that a lot of you are ascending, or you're awakening. However, just pay attention, respond. There is some support and guardianship here, and so you guys may be seeing these numbers 4466 or 5500. All blessings and honor to the angels. Let's see what else do they have for you guys. What else does Taurus need to know? So we have obstacles. Obstacles are now falling away easily. The angels remind you that you are a highly capable person, and there is nothing that you can't overcome and achieve when you set your mind to it. The obstacles you have faced are lessons which have taught you about your own strength and resilience. So the obstacles are now falling away. Everything that you've been through was a lesson. Anything that seemed like it was an obstacle or mountain, a roadblock. You've gotten through it, and it's to teach you about your resilience and how you can get through anything. We also have serenity here. Everything in and around me is in perfect harmony. You are moving into a time of greater inner peace and tranquility. The angels reassure you that peace of mind is within you. You can feel serene even in the midst of great turmoil. So once again, it's that having peace and finding peace is in everything is what the overall message has been lately for you, Taurus. It's like you're about to move into that state of inner peace. It's like, don't be moved internally about what's going on externally. It's almost like reminding yourself to be in this neutral state of being at all times, no matter what triggers you, what, anything that's trying to get you out of body. Just remember to find a peace in it. However, it's with this angel card, it's just reminding you that you're moving into that space of inner peace. So much love to the ancestors for these messages. Let's tap into the Akashic records and see what's going on. What does Taurus need to know right now? What else does Taurus need to know right now? The Akasha. First card is Speak Your Truth. You stay silent long enough, speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. So some of you may need to speak your truth right now. There may be some conflict going on around you, or some type of energy where you may feel like your perspective is not being heard, or you're just not speaking up. So speak your truth, stand your ground, and understand that once you do this, you will raise your vibrational frequency. So go ahead and say what it is that you need to say, get your perspective out, and yeah. Also, we have faith. It's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So this is almost like this it's almost like this self-improvement one, I think, where you need to know it's destined by God. You need to find that balance. Like, you got to tap in and have faith with the divine, in the divine, for whatever it is that you want and whatever it is that you need. Stop having doubt. Stop lacking the trust that you need. Because it's like, at the end of the day, you've gotten this far because of the divine and your efforts. So you need to remind yourself of that. And thus far, you haven't really suffered lack or anything thus far. It was only temporary. So at the end of the day, you got what you needed materialistically, up until this point. So remember that, and if nothing else, have faith in that you've been taken care of this thus far. The Supreme Most High has guided you, has provided for you thus far. You're still alive, you're well, you're, still here, and you lack nothing. So your next card is resolution. Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. So some of you have been looking for something to be resolved or looking for some type of solution to a situation. Just know that it is about to happen. You're about to get that resolution that you've been seeking, and it may not happen the way that you thought it would, but it's happening anyway. So make sure that you're paying attention and give thanks, because this is straight from the Akasha. This is the cosmos letting you know. So make sure that you give thanks. They know what you're going through. They know what needs to be resolved. So, and they're letting you know that it's on its way. It just may not happen the way you want it. Also, we have honor yourself. Recognize that the hard work you put in to get where you are today. Recognize the hard work you put in to get where you are today, instead of thinking how far you still have to go. Remind yourself of all that you've accomplished and be proud. So yeah, it's like, that's what I was just saying. Like, look at how far you come, what all you accomplished, how you haven't had any lack. Although it sometimes is temporary, because that's life. We have our ups and downs, but we make it through. You're divinely favored, you're blessed, and you're protected. And so with that, you still have the will to keep moving. You've had the will to endure whatever you went through in the past, and you need to honor yourself for that. Pat your own self on the back. So don't forget about you. Don't forget about how far you come, what you've been able to accomplish without, sitting in the downs for so long. Like, some people get down and they're down for months and years, and you know what I'm saying? But you were able to rise back up, keep it moving. Your downs were only temporary. So honor yourself for having that willpower, that will persistence, that drive, and the ambition to keep going. So yeah, honor yourself. You're doing good. You're doing wonderful. So yeah, Taurus, that's what the Akasha has for you. All praises to the Akasha. Let's see what else. What else is going on around Taurus right now? Yeah, I think once again you are coming into alignment, mind, body, and spirit. You are powerful right now. More powerful than you may even know. You're moving into a space of happiness. I think some of you are definitely internally happy, and it's reflecting externally. Your manifestations are coming through. You are divinely protected. And joy. Some of you, and wealth is under the bottom. So yeah, Taurus, y'all got it going on. Yeah, and it's starting with this mind, body, and spirit. It's like the Holy Trinity. Let's see, what else do you guys need to know? Taurus. What's going on around Taurus? of you, that mother figure is still in your energy, causing trauma. There's some projection going on here. Some of you have a Cancer family member that you may be meeting up with, or your mother is meeting up with. There's some paternity test for some of you. So yeah, I feel like that mature woman energy is still here, and they could be projecting, could be meeting up with a Cancer family member. They're exchanging secrets, and there's a paternity test again. Under the bottom we have high school. Yeah, it just feels like that same energy from the last reading could be still going on. This mother figure is meddlesome still. Anything else about this mother? This could be what the secret is. Someone is sleeping with men. What is this meetup about? Someone being trapped, maybe trapped in some situation. What is this projection about? As far as energy, it's just gossip. Whatever this gossip is, it's just projection. Someone may feel like it's time for some of you to move on. So that you can be on a higher vibration. What is this Cancer family member here about? They're a witness to something. Why is this paternity test here? I feel like this paternity test is going to make someone happy. Maybe they could be happy knowing that the child belongs to the person they thought, or they could be happy that it doesn't belong to the person they thought. I don't know. What are they're exchanging secrets about? As far as energy, something about an unaliving. It's right here about this paternity test. So you may need to take heed. So I'm feeling that may be from the, chop shop for embryos. But on the bottom you have expand. There is some expansion. And someone is still abusing their sexual energy around you, and someone may be headed to prison. So yeah, Taurus, for some of you this seems like a crazy situation once again. Wow. All praises to the Supreme Most High. Feeling like the same energy. See something about child support here. So let's see. Taurus. have the energy shifted at least? What does Taurus need to know right now? Yeah, it's just feeling like the same energy as before. It's like someone is in emotional pain because they feel in prison. Maybe they are in prison. And this could be a earth sign female who is responsible for some destruction to this real love relationship. Anything else? This came up as a surprise to someone that you honor. Why is this emotional pain here? Around some unexpected money. Anything else about this emotional pain? Taurus energy, the universe, surrounding some falsified information, falsified documents. Why is this imprisonment here? Taurus energy. Why is this imprisonment here? Gift. Spiritual gift. Could be a physical gift. Tangible. Someone is gifted and ascending. There was an ending here. What is this rich girl here in Taurus energy? This is someone that was trusted, or that you trusted. Looks like they were doing voodoo. Anything else? Feels like this is a well thought out plan. Regarding a twin flame. Why is this destruction here? This person was spiritually impoverished. Wanted to change something. Down the road. Regarding an ice queen. Why is this real love here? Taurus energy. This has something to do with the courthouse. And a earth sign, divine masculine. this relationship here? Anything else? Community. Anything else about this relationship? And what was the surprise here? Manipulation. Around an occupation, a job, work, career. What is this high honor here? This high honor of a rising star. Opposition. Else. Entity attachment. Some concern. So yeah, this emotional pain, we have priestess on at the bottom. Child. Let's see. Yeah, this emotional pain is brought on by some unexpected money and some falsified information or documents, falsified statements. Someone is actually in prison due to some gift of ascension that caused endings. Although these cards look very positive, they feel negative. It's like someone has a gift, or they're gifted spiritually in a way, but it feels like they use it negatively. And I feel like it's this rich earth energy. Someone that you trusted. They were doing voodoo. It feels like it was premeditated regarding a twin flame. They caused a lot of destruction because they're spiritually impoverished, or they could be physically poor. So they wanted to change something. And it feels like it's regarding an ice queen. This ice queen could represent you. Someone who is honest, cutthroat, stands up for what they believe in, fights for rights. However, there was some destruction that caused this real love, this relationship, to have some type of legal issues regarding the courthouse, mainly focused on this divine masculine rich guy, like earth sign. And it feels like these people had to relocate to a community that showed them love. However, somewhere along the way, whatever their occupation was, it was manipulated, and this came as a surprise, like there was some manipulation going on, like behind the scenes. And it feels like a lot of opposition because of this entity attachment, and it left someone feeling very concerned, worried. So what else about this occupation here? Taurus energy. Healer. So some of you could be a doctor, or your person is a doctor, or some type of doctor that's moving on or trying to move on. I feel like the manipulation is them moving on away from you, or that was the plan for this healer, to move out of your energy. That's why there was manipulation. Why is this courthouse here? I feel like too, this couple may have had to be a witness or witnesses for whoever this is in prison. Anything else about this real love courthouse? Witch man and divine masculine. So this was done by the ancestors. The ancestors intervened because this was that person's karma. Anything else about this moving? With this relationship? So I feel like this karma is this health concern as well. Anything else about this relationship, travel, community, and enamor? And Taurus energy. This was due to a karmic masculine. What else about this karmic masculine? Get some clarity here. This is a karmic person that you all spoke to or had a conversation with. I guess once you came to this community, it feels like this person is someone that you all met that tried to like kind of put you on to what was going on in this new community that you moved to, but they just so happen to be karmic. Maybe they got you this position or your person this position, but it was like manipulation associated with it. What else about this karmic masculine? Yeah, it feels like yeah, he was involved with your family, your relationship. Like this feels like someone you befriended, or they could have been a family member of yours in this area that you relocated to, but they're karmic. Why is this concern here? Feels like your opposition knows that you're intuitive. Why Why's the concern here regarding a mature woman? Or a mature woman knew that there was some type of demonic attachment to this karmic family member. Anything else about this mature woman? Oh, this mature woman, intuition. Tapped in on the legal trouble she was going to be involved in. I'm feeling like the mature woman is this rich girl still, or this earth sign energy. What is this guilt and ascension and endings right here? Need more clarity on that. So this was divinity. It feels like this person ended up in prison because someone is gifted. Whoever they messed with is gifted, and they were blocked, or whatever they were trying to do was blocked because of this gift, or this gifted aura. What is this unexpected and false emotional pain surrounded by Taurus? It feels like this was involving money that somebody was not supposed to be getting or having access to. And this money was protected. It just feels like the person that they wronged is divinely protected. All of their possessions are divinely protected. It's like they messed with the wrong one, and the divine and the ancestor stepped in. Anything else about this emotional pain, unexpected money? So we have false narrative and lust. So this person seems like they were just lying. It goes along with this falsified information. They're just false. They were just lusting after the money. It still feels like an extension of that energy from the other day. So whoever this is somewhere sick and imprisoned. Any solutions for Taurus right now from the universe? We have a commitment, marriage, high level commitment. There's a shocking message regarding a commitment. Something that you manifested. Anything else? Something that's coming from an authoritative figure. once again, pretty shocking or an awakening. This could also be an angelic energy. Anything else? It just almost feels like this is just a message telling you that you and your partner will be receiving a message. Could be an angelic message that's going to cause you both to awaken and ascend. This may happen when you're at home, in the family home, or you may have some type of angelic experience in this home. Anything else for Taurus? They may be it. Regarding a ritual, this might happen in the distant future about this thief. It's like maybe some type of information is going to come to you spiritually. If this is not a physical bit of information, that someone did some form of manipulation. However, it also looks like some of you may be getting proposed to as well, because you know marriage is a ritual as well, so I'm getting that too. So some of you may be getting married in the distant future. However, I still feel like for some of you, this is a spiritual situation where you're finding out some information regarding a thief that seemed to be preying on a breakup. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be having a child here soon. But yeah, see, yeah, you're going to be finding out that once again there was someone in your energy that was abusing you or abusing your partner, and this energy was coming from a Jezebel spirit to try to break up your union. It's like they are obsessed with your union. Weird energy, but it still feels like this is that meddling mother energy. So yeah, we're gonna stop right there for a second while I change batteries. Okay, I am back. So what I want to do is kind of clarify this a little bit. I'm going to combine these decks just to get a little more clarity. out the way for now. We'll come back to this in a second. Let's see. Okay, for Taurus, what is this emotional pain here? Universe. Get some clarity on this emotional pain. So it says, seek someone to perform, learn to do a hex-breaking ritual. Anything else about the emotional pain? What is this emotional pain here in Taurus energy? They are turning others against you. What is this imprisonment regarding? Taurus energy. Altering your values, morals, on making life decisions. They claim they did it first, knowing damn well they got inspired by you. I'm not sure if this one's supposed to come out, but I feel like someone's values and morals on making life decisions got altered. Anything else about the imprisonment in Taurus energy? Someone who was hating on someone's body image and exercise routine. What's this rich girl here? The first one. Okay, this person had a bank failure, so they were not so rich anymore. About this rich girl. It just does give the energy of someone trying to get money. This is somebody who's in competition, trying to one-up you. What is this destruction here in Taurus energy? Blackmail, digging up dirt on you to use later. Anything else? Causing you to miss out or lose an opportunity. That's what it feels like over here with this occupation and manipulation. Why is this real love with courthouse here? Taurus energy. Somebody had unexplained body welts, bruises, scratches. Maybe what this health concern is about. something done to someone's physical appearance. So this is somebody who was fake, someone who betrayed you, deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted, and you need to keep a protection pouch with you around this person. Why is this relationship, travel, community, in Taurus energy? Stealing your ideas, pretending they invented them. The person hating on you has narcissistic behavior. They're promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot, free for all, sleeps with your man. And Mercury retrogrades, problems, interruptions, delays with transportation and communication. So there may have been something hindering your movement as far as travel is concerned. Or it could have been. I feel like whoever this was probably trying to send someone to sleep with your person. Someone who was promiscuous. Because they're a narcissist. Feels like any idea that you came up with as far as moving or buying a home, they were trying to one-up you. What is this? Surprise, manipulation, occupation, healer. I feel like, honestly, this karmic masculine could have been someone who was sent that was promiscuous. This person was sending hate messages on social media. Some of it was unintentional, but they were sending you the evil eye. They were playing victim once they know they're losing. So this is someone who was in victimhood, knowing they're doing all of this behind the scenes, but they want to play the victim. What is this? High honor, rising star, opposition, entity attachment. Someone with low self-esteem, and maybe their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. Maybe they wanted to be this famous, popular person that was highly honored, but now they have this demonic entity attachment and they don't value themselves. They have a blocked heart chakra. I thought we saw that somewhere, but issues, intentions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, and relationship. So yeah, they deal with insecurities, appearance, body images, worthiness, relationships, sexuality. They talk about you behind your back. So what is this legal here with this mature woman? This is someone you should caution because they're envious. Legal with mature woman. air sign. They could present as a close friend, but they got hold grudges. What is this? Libra with the mature woman. And Taurus energy. They're a hater. Need a black obsidian. Okay, what is this health concern here? They mad because you paid them no mind. What is this health concern? Someone is doing black magic, juju, work on you. They could just be mentally disturbed. Impulsive rage of anger, hostility, major blowout fights, violence. So that may be because of those body welts and bruises and scratches. You may have to fight this person. They're mad because they see you winning. So let's see what else. So maybe this is just jail, not exactly prison. Let's see. Table. Real bad. Taurus. What is this? Unexpected money and false document. Need to do a cord cutting ritual on this person. Air sign energy again. That's causing you negativity. person is causing chaos and fights in your love connection. This person is a bugaboo. It seems like they want to get a room with your person. Hotel, motel, suite, business, or pleasure. What is this? Gift and ascension. Taurus energy. Spreading rumors about you. You're hating on your creativeness and ideas, so they hate on your gifts and your abilities. What is this? Trusted voodoo and thoughts. Someone that you trusted. Voodoo. It's like you're living their fantasy that they won't fulfill, so they're unintentionally sending you evil eye with words or action. However, what they're doing is outdated, expired, old news, discarded, or they want to make you feel that way to your person. There's just poverty here and change regarding the ancestors. This person talks behind your back. So maybe this they're a fake spiritualist or a dark spiritualist is what I'm getting. Maybe this queen of ice queen is not necessarily in the upright, because we're getting a lot of air sign projection here. Anything else about this poverty? Yep, your ancestors, angel, spirit, guides, gods, and goddesses got your back and came right here with the ancestors. And this person needs anger management. So that's what I'm saying. It feels like they have mental disorder as well. What is this courthouse with this rich guy and divine masculine regarding this karma of a health concern? They're mad that they see you winning once again. Claiming credit over your success. They may have stolen something from you. May have even called an STD. They're a business rival as well. Can't stand your grind and hustle. So what is it regarding this karmic masculine from this community that you had a conversation with, or you and your family had a conversation with? Their social media posts are directed towards you. They may not be putting an address on it, but everything that they're posting negatively, it's regarding you. And That's the tweeting one again. And it says check yourself. So this karmic masculine needs to check himself. I think this person, this karmic masculine, may have had some ties to this Ice Queen. Anything else? Their return to sender backfired on them. So what is this healer and moving on? They constantly convince people that they are this and that. They want to appear to be something that they're not. They are in competition with you, always trying to one up you. Seek someone to perform a hex breaking ritual, probably so that you can move on from this fake person. There's some Palo Santo hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. So I was getting that's what that is over here as well. And what is this legal with this mature woman that's causing concern? Please. They're toxic. They're their own worst enemy because they're insecure. They're recruiting haters, envious of your career and the money you make, and secretly jealous, hating on your romantic relationship. You need to recharge your energy, distance yourself, take a break, vacation, pamper, and indulgence. Pamper, indulgence, do the things that make you happy. They're a copycat, trying to be just like you in everything that you do. And there is a pregnancy test here. This person needs some emotional intelligence. You may need to take a spiritual bath. Once again, posting things directed towards you instead of coming directly to you. So yeah, that's that on that. I still don't know what this legal is, but I think there was eventually a fight. Here. So let's do this one. And then we'll move on to the tarot. Yeah, this may not be someone's mom, but it feels that it is though. Mature woman, it just may be someone that's older. So based on the energy of these readings, there's someone's mother who still wants their child to be able to take care of them. And so they're doing all of these negative things to jeopardize the relationship their child has with someone, so that they'll still be in their child's life and on their child's payroll, or something like that. I'm feeling like this mother has the Jezebel spirit on them as well. But this lusty Jezebel spirit, demonic, low vibrational energy. And they hate the fact that whoever your person is independent. They're a good catch for their child. However, this mature woman just she hates to see it. She doesn't want to see it. So it just feels like that's what that's giving. But I'm going to move these cards out of the way for now, because we're going to focus on that part of the spread. Even to the point where you may have to fight your person's mama. It's like this mother figure is ghetto, jealous, low vibrational, still out here being a whole field rat. So let's see. What is this commitment here? And Taurus energy. Get some clarity from the universe on that. Let me do that one again, because what is this commitment here? Taurus energy. Get a dream catcher to hang over your bed. Someone is remote viewing, looking into your life with their mind. So somebody is remote viewing, spying on your relationship. That's what it's giving. What is this message here? They're envious of your career and the money you made. This message of concern, shocking message. They're holding grudges against you. They can't stand to see you shine. What is this manifestation here? Feels like they want your significant other to be sending you negativity. I think it's your significant other's person. I mean mother. They're sending you negativity. Hating on your body image again. And your exercise routine. Weird. Mock you when they feel jealous towards you. What is this ice king here? Taurus energy. They want you to miss out and lose an opportunity. They want your heart chakra blocked, like theirs. They're spying on you as a part of their daily routine. They trying to be just like you in everything that you do because they're a copycat. You need some cedar, fresh, woodsy smell, cleanse a new home of his old energies, unwanted spirits, while inviting fresh energetic vibes and protecting the new occupants. What is this awakening here? They're altering your values, morals, or making life decisions. It's like that's what they're trying to do. And they'll also play victim once they know they're losing. Once again, it's the same energy over and over and over again. You need someone to do a hex breaking ritual. They secretly keep tabs on your every move. What is this house here? Hating on your spiritual and psychic gifts. Causing unexplained body pain and numbness. Competition with you. Well, this person could be a fire sign as well. However, they could still be this air sign with fire sign placements. What is this ritual here? Displaying problems, interruptions with transportation and communication. Getting the police involved. Posting things directed towards you instead of coming directly to you. Your spirit team, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, gods and goddesses got your back regardless of whatever they trying to do. And this energy under the bottom is still the same. So yeah, Taurus. Wow. Praises to the Supreme Most High. Let me get another incense because I need this woodsy smell to keep me protected. I need to it's sad to me because not only do you have to sometimes be in competition with your peers that, hate on you, hate on your relationship, hate on your career. Now you gotta be in competition with people, mama. Sad. It's really, really sad. What's going on around Taurus right now? First one out is this Libra energy, 4 of Swords. Someone around you or you need to take a break to breathe. Mental overload, stress, anxiety, fear, feeling overwhelmed, need for solitude, relaxation, rest, peace and quiet, planning or hospitalization or healing. So it's kind of giving the energy of someone around you may be trying to manifest. It also could be that you do have some mental overload or maybe feeling overwhelmed, because right behind it we have Ace of Pentacles. You're going into this energy of prosperity, and this could be definitely you, Taurus. This prosperity, financial gain, successful ventures that will end in promotion, economical offer, new job, new money, entry, savings, abundance, and good luck. So you may be manifesting this or praying for this. And right here we have the Star, Aquarius energy. Hope, unexpected help, insight and clarity of vision, inspiration, flexibility, great love given and received, good health, full spiritual chart. With this 4 of Cups in the reverse, you may be missing out on great opportunities in your life. Stop regretting, end stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm. So with this healing and hope, you may be missing out on great opportunities, or you have been regretting some things, or you may have been in a moment of stagnation when you were meditating or manifesting. Now you're motivated and enthused. So here we have the 7 of Wands, this Leo energy. It's like you're having to stand your ground. You have the courage, victory through courage, protection, fight, fierce competition, certain success, negotiating a contract. You had to fight for something. In this collaboration with people, this is Capricorn energy, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like some type of collaborative effort. It wasn't working. It's insufficient ability or knowledge to achieve what is needed. Useless work, lack of seriousness, lack of confidence. This may have been that third party energy, that mother figure that's making things difficult with you and your person. Or this could have been that whatever projection she was throwing at you was giving you this feeling of not being connected mind, body, and spirit. So you had to fight to stay courageous, fight to, be victorious through this low vibrational energy or this stagnant period. Okay, what is this for? Why is this 4 of Swords here? Can you get some clarity from the universe, please? Yeah, because of disloyalty, changes that might be in the wrong direction, quarrels. So yeah, that's part of that overload and being overwhelmed. There's like a lot going on, as we've seen. And this Five of Swords in the reverse, this Aquarius energy, which we've seen, it was a lot of air energy coming towards you. But acting with caution will show you who to trust. Peaceful resolution, moving forward, compromise, communication, or end of a conflict. So it's just going through this with this third party energy, this low vibrational energy. Like I said, you may have had to fight with this person. Someone may have ended up in the hospital. Could have been you, could have been your person dealing with this person. What is this Ace of Pentacles here? In Taurus energy. What's this Ace of Pentacles? So because of this energy, this Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, indecisive behaviors, gossipy, can't keep secrets, untrustworthy, dishonest, vicious, alcohol and substance abuse. Yeah, this person was hindering your path with this Two of Wands in the upright. They didn't value your options. You've had to wait to make decisions, wait on new possibilities. You're planning, anticipation, progress, expansion, restlessness, detachment. So it's like this person tried to, because of their indecisive behaviors and gossipy ways and being dishonest, untrustworthy, it's like it was hindering your hindering your plans. However, it's like you've been fighting through this and been trying to still manifest your Ace of Pentacles. What is this star here? This is the air energy again. This could have been that karmic masculine with this King of Wands showing up. This Libra energy in the reverse. This deceptive and malicious man, dangerous, violent, enemy. And that's about this star and the King of Swords in the reverse. In Taurus energy. But this could very well be still this feminine person, this female mature woman, but you have this star here because you've had to deal with this deceptive and malicious person that can be dangerous, violent, and a powerful enemy. A person with this Knight of Swords, Aquarius energy. This person is cheating in order to do harm. Someone who upsets your plans, makes you miss opportunities. They're out of control. So it still gives that mature woman energy and all the negativity she's been throwing towards you. So you're finally healing from that. What is this Four of Cups in the reverse? Cancer energy. Because judgment was called on this, so you will have a new life, job, or life well done. Good judgment, influence over family and career, the ability to forgive, wake up, renew, and do the right thing. This judgment could have been called on this actual third party mature woman. What else about this Four of Cups in the reverse and Taurus energy. Yeah, because you're the High Priestess, so you've had patience. A judgment was called on this High Priestess. I feel like you're the High Priestess, and you call judgment on this with this moon energy. You've had patience, trust, discretion, emotional stability throughout, thoughtful decision, modesty, intuition, mystery, esoteric knowledge, and divination. So you knew within your intuition that the judgment was going to be called on this situation. You were in your High Priestess energy throughout the whole ordeal. What is this 7 of Wands here? Because someone was arrogant, materialistic, wasted effort, false prophecy, failure, lack of limits, lack of directness, lack of sacrifice. So you had to stand up against this person who was arrogant. With this Hierophant here, yeah, it feels like this institution, this person was arrogant and materialistic against your marriage, your high level commitment, making false statements about it, false rumors. So you've had to stand your ground against that. And this is your energy, Taurus. What is this 3 of Pentacles in reverse? It's just you deciding to let go of the past, focus on the future, mature, grow up, leaving home or leaving this situation. With this 6 of Cups in reverse, Scorpio energy, and also with this 7 of Cups in reverse, there's reality, clarity, sobriety, poor choices, lack of choice, opportunity or options. It just feels like you've gotten clarity on this situation with this 3 of Pentacles. You know who's causing illusions and delusions, who's being false, who's being real, who has been manipulating your opportunities and options. So yeah, let's clarify. What is this 4 of Swords here in Taurus energy? Yeah, this is giving short-lived depression. Here's this Ace of Pentacles. This is also being in a jam, stressed in life, caution, a new start in life, making you feel like you needed a change in directions, feeling stuck in a situation, making you feel like the situation won't work. However, you was looking at the positive side, but it just gives like you were in a sticky situation. In this 4 of Swords, what is this Ace of Pentacles here? Taurus energy. It's green. So you could have been dealing with a green-eyed monster. What I'm getting from that, green flags on your Ace of Pentacles, on your new start, new opportunities, and that you definitely were dealing with a sneaky fox. Why is this fly in here? Hold on, y'all. So yeah, guys, I'm not sure if I got the little monitoring spirit up out of here, but I don't see it nowhere. I swung off on it, but I don't see it. So what is the star here? But yeah, I was saying that it feels like this sneaky person was in your energy. They've been projecting and sending negative energy towards you. That's probably why the angel cards were saying you need to keep your faith. Realize that you've gotten through a lot. Someone else is trying to cause all these mountains and roadblocks and obstacles in your life. It's not you, it's them. They're projecting. So what is this star energy here in Taurus energy? Just have faith and you'll get through it, because the ancestors and spirit guides, your spirit team has always had your back. So you're healing, you're getting your basic needs, foods, all your needs met. You're refilling your spirit. You have sustenance here with this nail. You're going to be building. Whoever this is not solid. It needs securing. It's forcing you to build over. Alright, y'all, I got me another light. Got the fly. This is my second or third light that I've had to go out, which is weird. So yeah, it's getting a bit awkward, but in the meantime, we still persevering. They not gonna stop the show. But anyway, I'm feeling like, although all of your basic needs are being met, you're healing, you're refilling your spirit, whatever this person was doing is causing your home or your stability to be, not solid. It wasn't secure. So it's just making you be more, it's making you build a stronger foundation. It could be bringing you and your person a lot closer. Also, whatever this person did right now, the nail is in the coffin. But you're headed for your new beginning. This whole situation was a flawed situation because of this negative energy. Really nothing to do with you or your person. However, it's just the external energies around you that's sending all this negativity. Like I said, it feels like this mother-in-law or something like that. Could be a couple of different people, but it's feeling like, to me, it's coming from that same energy. So yeah, but you're healing. And I feel like also with this bowl, with the basic needs being met, it's like this, during this time, that's all you were basically able to do. It's not like you were growing or able to build. It's like you were just sustaining yourself because of this negativity that was going on. However, I feel like now you're going to be able to move forward, because that was the nail in the coffin. Whatever this person did last, that was it. The ancestors have intervened, divinity, angels have intervened. So it's like, I feel like it's over, and also judgment has been called. So why is this Four of Cups here? Why is this Four of Cups here in Taurus energy? With bed, I just feel like you just needed some time to relax and secure your home life, secure your connection with sleep and restful slumber. Yeah, with this family here, you've building strength, family unity. You've been rolling with the punches. You've been able to refuel your ambition. You're protected. You had to figure out a way to make your movements easier. And you've just been in this mode of being overly protective. What is this 7 of Wands here in Taurus energy? Yeah, you've made it clear of who you are. You communicated this. You know yourself. You got clarity of thought. So it's just, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it's like reinforcing that you've had to stand your ground. You had to make yourself clear. You've had to communicate this because you know who you are, and with knowing thyself. What else about this 7 of Wands here? I feel like too you had to remember who you are. So yeah, in this very sticky situation, you've had to cut some things away in order to hold some things together. This was because you had to fix things in your situation. You've been a space ranger, a hero, a stand-up type of person, a shoulder to lean on. You're trustworthy, loyal, helper, fair and kind. Once again, the green flag. Everything is in your favor. What is this 3 of Pentacles here? Even though someone was trying to make it seem like you weren't. What is this 3 of Pentacles in Taurus energy in the reverse? Yeah, this whole 3 of Pentacles in the reverse was a crumbling foundations, meant to allow or be built back up with stability. High-rise building, upsetting event, unexpected happenings, or a tower moment. This 3 of Pentacles was a train wreck with this third party, aka mom-in-law, monster-in-law, and all their shenanigans. However, with doing this, you got a sweet reward. You've been treating yourself something desirable. You've been having more recreational time and like giving into your sweet temptations. So yeah, with this goat, you're sure-footed, desire, revelry, navigates hard, places with ease, faith, creative energy, aspiration, and tranquility. You may have even purchased some property. We saw that in the ending part of the last spread where there was a home, right here building up your relationship and connections. So with that higher level commitment, and with the angel or some authority figure stepping in, it's feeling like it's angelic protection over it. So yeah, that's what we got from that. So yeah, Taurus, this read was something. I ain't gonna hold you, but we're gonna move on to the next portion. That is the Kali, my Kali deck. Just to see what message she has for you today. So let's see. This card needs to know right now. Take that one. Karma of Kali, number 38. Karma of Kali. She is completely and utterly in love with your divine essence, and in her love bestows endless gifts. Your path need not be one of endless effort. Connecting with pleasure as a path of personal empowerment with an intention to bring spiritual benefit to the collective through softening and opening your heart is an act of worshiping the divine feminine. Relax into the presence of what is as you slow your pace and make swifter progress. Karma is a Sanskrit word that refers to the sweet stuff of life, pleasure, emotional fulfillment, and being completely present so we can experience life through all the senses. So it is also sensuality and physical vibrancy. Without the quality of karma, our experience of life can become dry, bleak, and intimidating, a joyless existence with simply more tasks to be completed. If we are feeling exhausted, lacking in the qualities of delight and lightness of heart, then we have become deficient in karma, sacred pleasure. In the realm of the goddess, the enjoyment of life is a sacred act of devotion, gratitude, and celebration. In the throes of profound challenge and transformation, we can feel disconnected from our joyfulness. It's as though it were akin to the bright days of summer and we are midwinter, wondering how it ever was that we could frolic about in barely anything when we now feel the need to cover ourselves with abundant protective layers. This is to be expected during times of intense suffering, when we are dealing with an issue that has elicited grief or anger. Yet if we allow our minds to remain open to the possibility of joyfulness and pleasure, they can find their way through like the sun breaking through the clouds to bring us comfort. The oracle can indicate not only a more pleasurable way of being as part of your future, but also an offering of pleasure now, even if you are struggling to ease the strain and make the way easier overall. Assessing pleasure requires embodiment, a connection with the senses and the subtle nuisances of feeling and beauty. Through embodiment, it is easier to receive healing. It can manifest through the uplifting scent of aromatherapy, the warmth of a shower, gratitude for a safe and comfortable place to sleep, the sumptuousness of warm clothes or a satisfying meal, the delight of playful silliness in animals, the nutty sense of humor of a beloved human, the simple appreciation for the flow of the breath, or through the openness of being that spontaneously occurs in response to an expansive vista of trees and mountains. Karma is the spiritual practice of presence that leads us into joy, even ecstasy and bliss. It is the juiciness of feeling truly alive. If we have a complicated or confused attitude toward pleasure, the natural need for it can be denied or repressed, yet it will not disappear. It will arise in some indulgence, addiction, or peculiarity of behavior, which creates suffering because it is not the natural expression of the natural need. The Kali Karma helps us reconnect to our need for pleasure in its healthy expression. The oracle speaks of a gift entering your life from the will of the goddess. It is an invitation to relax and receive. Sometimes we may unconsciously attribute divine will with intentions to demand more and more of us, yet divine will has our best interest at heart. When we need to develop strength, it will certainly provide the experiences necessary for us to do so, but it also provides sweetness and pleasure which we can embrace or not using our free will. The oracle speaks of a need to embrace pleasure in the mighty gifts of the goddess. This is not an indulgence. It can actually help you make progress on your spiritual path. To be able to embrace joyfulness is a gift. It provides us with relief and release when the path has been truly difficult. It is the summer to the soul's winter. To grow, we need both. The Kali of Karma is a message that we should not discard our need for pleasure. So much of what society promotes as pleasure is little more than disembodied escapism that creates further suffering rather than healing. The natural and enhancing experiences of pleasure, however, are a mystical medicine. We can only access it through presence, spontaneity, and connection to ourselves and life. The karma of Kali is genuinely healing. That is how we recognize sacred pleasure, through its effect. It has far-reaching positive consequences and leads to more energy, commitment, and discipline as a natural response to the alleviation of excess pressure. This teaching is not about becoming hedonistic or pursuing pleasure at any cost, without wisdom or benefit. Instead, the oracle asks us to engage with pleasure as an act of worshiping the goddess. When divine worship is genuine, it doesn't add to the suffering of the world, but aids relief. To understand this, we can give up the notion of pleasure as selfish and begin to associate it with sacred. The oracle brings comfort. It speaks of forthcoming grace of pleasure in your life and your capacity to truly be with it as an act of blissful divine devotion. So here's your invocation ritual. Reflect for a moment on your most pleasurable experiences that awaken joy and gratitude in your heart. Let that feel good. Gaze at the oracle image. The lotus is a symbol of divine beauty and the pleasure this brings. Allow it to represent whatever you need at the moment, even if you don't consciously know what that could be. Be open and simply allow for the sensation of your heart being filled with such sweetness and delight that it causes purging of old energies and an expansive sensation of floating freedom and love. Let your heart rest in this beauty now. Let your soul relax. You may like to repeat the mantra of the goddess Kali and the goddess Lakshmi to seal in the gifts of the goddess and allow them to multiply in your life for the spiritual benefit of all beings. And it's Krim Kali Ya Namaha, Shri Mahalakshmi Ya Namaha. Finish with your hands in prayer. You have completed your process. And yeah, this goes right along with the energy of the angel cards, as well as the actual Akasha cards. So yeah, some of you may need to repeat this. All love and respect to Karma of Kali, and the number 3 and 8 may be significant to you at this time. So yeah, I feel like once again need to indulge in some pleasures of life and look at it as a worship, a form of worship and spirituality towards Karma of Kali. And let it be a source of healing and allowing your heart to open. I just feel like that actual wisdom is saying so much, but I feel like it is a part of honoring yourself, strengthening your faith, and finding resolution as well. And this will help you to transform. But it is allowing you to let things flow and reminding you that the divine is with you. You just need to pay attention in those moments of, you know, indulging in things that make you feel good. So yeah, much love to my Kali for that. Let's get into the ancestor spirit so we can wrap up this reading. I need another incense. Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know at this time from the ancestors? Who wanted to come out. So it says balance yourself and focus on the children. I'm feeling like for some of you, you may have a baby on the way as well. So let's go with balance yourself, direction, growth, and stages. So for the Nihayawak First Nation people of Canada, also known as the Cree, the medicine wheel represents the foundation of life. Each year, each lesson, each life is in constant motion through the 4 phases depicted by the medicine wheel. Its philosophy extends to the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, and can help one understand their place in the universe, as well as how they are linked to all living things. The 4 aspects of the medicine wheel are interwoven, and its underlying message is one of wholeness, balance, natural cycles, and relationship. The Cree consult the medicine wheel for guidance, healing, purpose, and insight. Each of the quadrants relates to a direction, a season, a color, and a life stage as below. East, spring, red, the sun rising, new beginning in life, childhood, feelings, and emotions. South, summer, yellow, the sun at its highest point in the sky, adolescence, being alive, being active, and relationships. West, autumn, black, the setting sun, adulthood, and its responsibilities, introspection, and reflection. North, winter, white, the dark of the night, midnight, maturity, the thinkers and teachers in the community, decision making, and deeper understanding. The ancestors speak. Each part of your life contributes to the whole of who you are. The strength you draw from one era of your life can help you manage another. However, it is now time to reflect and address an imbalance. Weigh up how much time and energy you devote to health, finances, career, relationships, personal interests, and all other aspects of your life. Once you have identified the areas that need your focus, make a plan to restore balance. Nurture your whole self, mind, body, emotions, and spirit. The divinatory meaning. Look at the world around you. Pay attention to the energy of Mother Earth, the season, the sun, and the moon. Consider how the patterns of nature affect you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, and how they relate to the cycles. The medicine wheel supports your transition from one phase to the next. Bring your focus inward to grow, transform, release, and embrace a new stage or aspect of your life. So yeah, some of you do need to balance, and it's probably because you're going through this new transformation that was spoken of earlier, and this is just destined by God for you to go through this. So let's see, we'll focus on the children. So pregnancy, birth, adoption. A blend of cultures, religions, and histories have merged to make Jamaica a country known for its magic, spirituality, and music. The distinct spirituality that emerged in Jamaica was a response to the harsh reality of slavery and displacement. Religion in Jamaica can combine African and Christian elements, have no separation between the divine and the earthly, and speak out against oppression. Above all, the importance of family shines through. Children are often cared for by the extended family, and there are many traditions around pregnancy and birth. Spiritual traditions have evolved to help the people of Jamaica reclaim their ancestral connections while growing a proud and unified cultural identity. The ancestor speaks. Babies, pregnancy, and children are being highlighted for you when this card appears. You may have been considering conceiving, fostering, or adopting a child. This card is giving you a heads up to let you know that there is a child who wants to come to you and your family. This child doesn't have to be your biological child. It could be a niece, nephew, adopted child, stepchild, or foster child. The divinatory meaning: if you already have children or grandchildren, this is a card to remind you for you to connect with them and spend more time with your family. Children are a blessing. They really do heal people and bring family members together in a positive way. Look at the children in your life and be thankful for the amazing gift that they are to you. If you have children who have passed away, this card confirms that they are safe, happy, and still around you. They love you very much. So yeah, some of you may be considering having some children, adopting some children. I feel like it's coming. That's kind of what I was getting from the last part of the spread with the angelic presence there. I was feeling like there could possibly be a bundle of joy on the way. For others of you, it's just a reminder for you to pay attention and be thankful for the children that you have in your life, whether they're your own biological children or your grandchildren or adopted children, foster children, whatever children that you have in your life right now. You may need to spend a little bit more time with them, be thankful for them, allow their energy and spirit to heal you if you're going through something. So yeah, that's what I have from the ancestors. Much love to them. However, I also feel like the focus on the children is just a time for you to also spend more time with family. Some of you may have been so busy being caught up in all of this negativity that you haven't had the time to go spend with family and tend to, other people who love you and appreciate you. So it may be that time right now. Let's see what else for you, Taurus, at this time, and then we'll close. Make this snappy.
What's up, honey?
Oh goodness. Well, we'll leave it out here. So right now we have black magic here. The spirit guides are your shield. They're letting you know once again they got you. So yeah, reflections, changing of the tide, secrets, and shadow. Some of you may need to work on your shadow side. Some of you, there are still some secrets being healed from you, but your ancestors are your shield. Some of you may be going through a storm. However, just take some time to have some mindfulness, calm mind and body, be in harmony, focus on meditation, have you some chai tea or some matcha tea, and just relax and pamper yourself during this time. This could be a physical storm or a storm in your life. There's still someone trying to spew out lies about you. Don't even think about it. It may be someone still on verbal abuse. Don't worry about it. Because it looks like they'll be headed to prison soon. A fake, false person hiding their true character. So it may be someone that you don't really know that they're doing this still. They're making a mockery in an attempt to disguise fear. So they're doing this because they know that their time is up. And yeah, hope doesn't stop the karmic wheel from turning. You're going to be taking flight. Resilience is your superpower. You're surviving and thriving under harsh conditions. You have adaptability. You're built for survival. You are focused on intentional living. You're self-sufficient. You may need to realign sacral chakra, cleanse your sacral chakra. Use your creative expression, and this involves your sexual energy and emotions. Some of you may be afflicted still by delusion and suffering. I feel like this is the energy of the person that's against you. They're afflicted with delusion and suffering. One more for Taurus, the universe. So yeah, they're keeping that side hidden from you. So that may be what the secrets that they're hiding in the shadows right here. That they're secretly afflicted, deluded, and suffering. So that's what I have for you to get today, Taurus. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Love and light. And yeah, we made it through this reading, although it was a little difficult with a lot of distractions. But yeah, I get what you've been going through. The universe allowed me to feel a little bit of that during this reading, so I get it. You're going to be fine. Just persevere. Keep your eye on the Supreme Most High, and you'll get through it. So thank you all, and we will see you on the next one. Peace and be blissful.